Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for January 3rd, 2015. It's a Saturday morning, the first Saturday of 2015, and it looks like it's going to be a stormy one. Look at our observations. We clearly still have cold air trying to keep in place, remain in place, fighting a good fight, but it's losing. Over locations over the interior, we're in the upper 20s to lower 30s, and that continues all the way down to south central Pennsylvania. But notice right along the coast, we have temperatures rapidly warming through the lower to mid 30s over Connecticut and Long Island, upper 30s, mid to upper 30s over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. And notice our winds are from the east around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and those winds are starting to increase. Also, notice we're pretty much dry here over much of northeastern Pennsylvania and northern and central New Jersey. The closest area of precipitation is back towards Delaware, up through south central Pennsylvania and then central Pennsylvania. And that's a key point to remember when we take a look at the radar. So, what do we have in place right now? We have warming conditions, we have an easterly wind, and that usually means rain, and we also have precipitation starting to push northward. So, when we take a look at the latest radar, we can clearly see a nice swath of precipitation pushing into eastern Pennsylvania. This right here, let me zoom in here for a second, is not reaching the ground. This is not reaching the ground in any way, shape, or form. So this snow that's on the radar is not in reality reaching the ground. What is reaching the ground is back here in the form of sleet and snow and rain. Now this wintry mix is going to push north and eastward. Along the coast, pretty much rain. You might start off as a brief period of snow, sleet, and rain. I don't expect any accumulation, aside possibly on some grass and some cold surfaces. Further north and west towards the interior, especially northeastern Pennsylvania, could see a trace to as much as 2 inches at most. That's the extreme over portions of northeastern Pennsylvania, with the first hit of snowfall, as you can see, is pretty strong here, moderate to heavy here, with the snow and sleet. So that's where you could get your first accumulation, but then that gets rapidly washed away by 8 p.m. tonight as warm air invades and our temperatures rise steadily through the 30s into the 40s, and by tomorrow afternoon into the 50s and 60s. So clearly we are dealing with a very warm air mass driving north and eastward. Enjoy it while you can, because it is not lasting very long, and this upcoming week is going to be brutally cold. So when we take a look at the surface map, here's our high pressure system departing. Now, key point here, if this high pressure system was stay right here and locked in, we would be dealing with a significant snow and ice storm. But because this high pressure system is exiting, because the 500 millibar pattern doesn't support this high pressure system locking in, we end up with rain because this high pressure system leaves, leading to an easterly wind, allowing warm air to already invade the region before our really tropical warm air mass drives north and eastward. This low pressure system is able to drive up towards the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River Valley, which is right here, and as a result, we end up with a rainstorm rather than a snowstorm. Behind this cold front is a strong Arctic air mass, and believe me, we're going to know and feel the difference by the time we get to Monday. On the latest water vapor satellite picture, you can see our strong upper level low developing. It's lifting north and east, towards the Great Lakes. And here comes all the moisture, strong moisture transport from the Gulf of Mexico, heck, even all the way back from the tropical Pacific, right into our neck of the woods, leading to heavy rainfall, anywhere from a half an inch to an inch over southern New Jersey, and an inch to as much as 1.75 inches of rain, an inch and 3/4 of rain possible over portions of the New York City metropolitan area as our low pressure system lifts north and east. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see that lifting really starting to intensify over portions of the Ohio River Valley, and that will bleed into our neck of the woods as that warm air pushes north and east towards our region. You see our high pressure system trying to put up a fight. Again, if this was locked in over the St. Lawrence River Valley, what you end up with is what's called cold air damming, which is why this front right now is stationary. Once this high pressure system gives way, and it's starting to do that now, this stationary front becomes a rapidly moving warm front by the time we get to this afternoon. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance. using the European model guidance from the Penn State UWall website. Again, for today, that rain, snow, sleet mix changes over to rain very quickly this afternoon and this evening. Temperatures rising into the upper 30s to lower 40s. Tonight's low, upper 30s to lower 40s, and just continues to rise. Tomorrow, periods of rain in the morning, scattered showers in the afternoon. Many locations will remain dry. And then tomorrow evening, with the passage of the Arctic cold front, periods of heavy rain with some embedded thunderstorms. Temperatures peaking in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and then rapidly falling by the time we get to Monday. Monday morning lows in the lower to mid 30s throughout the region. Monday afternoon highs, lower to mid 30s. Temperatures don't move at all the entire day, with high pressure building in, possibly a few scattered snow showers as well. On Tuesday, Arctic high pressure remains in control. Low temperatures in the upper teens to lower 20s. High temperatures in the lower to mid 20s, even along the coast. That's cold, with the threat for a few flurries as well. We have a clipper that moves through on Wednesday, could produce a few scattered snow showers. We'll have to watch that very carefully. Looking at low temperatures over the interior in the mid-teens, along the coast, upper teens to lower 20s. High temperatures in the mid-20s over the interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. On Thursday, Arctic high pressure in control, scattered cloud cover, low temperatures around 4 degrees in the interior, upper single digits to lower teens along the coast, high temperatures in the mid-teens over the interior, upper teens to lower 20s along the coast. A brutally cold day on Thursday. And then on Friday, that high pressure system again remains in control with scattered cloud cover. Could be a few flurries as well. Low temperatures in the single digits over the interior, lower to mid-teens along the coast, high temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. That is a cold week. The good news, though, is that it won't last long. The bad news is that for you snow lovers, I don't see any major storms in the next 10 days. So that's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather. And as always, stay safe out there.